Everyone, Sue here from Sue's Dog Rob My Garden stroke kitchen today. So I just wanted to show you, so I think it is, what date are we on today? What was that noise? What happened? Anyway, I just wanted to show you my produce that I got yesterday out of the polytunnel. In here I have in my stinging nettles that I'd done the other week, so these are all dried now. So my plan for these is to put some in a jar, because I've got masses of jars there, look, millions, and lit some as well to make a powder, so we're going to make powdered stinging nettle tea, and we're going to have some leaves as well for tea. Anyway, in here are my onions. So I've got all these red onions and all these white onions out of the polytunnel yesterday. I got 2 of these garlics here, which I done from just a small clove of garlic from a garlic, you know, like a garlic you buy, to the polytunnel, and planting some more garlic. And these are my really funny looking parsnips. They're like really unusual shapes. I mean, they're like something out of a horror movie. But anyway, my partner thought they were really funny. I mean, this is what happens. I did have one straight one. So never mind, I don't care. So that's the parsnips, and they are some of the beetroot. I mean, that's the biggest, and then they go down in size. And then I've tried just separating the beetroot up a bit and see if they'd be alright. If they're not, then I've got some more being started as well. So I just wanted to show you that, because the next time I show you the kitchen, hopefully I will be making something. Yes, I'm going to be making something with the beetroot, the parsnips. The parsnips I might make I actually took the parsnip tops as well, so I'm going to make a soup. So I'm going to try that. So I'll do a video of that. And then with the onions here, I will use some of them, and the rest of them I'm going to cut them up small and freeze them in small bags and use them throughout the winter. So that is the plan. I still have onions in the cupboard that I bought, so these ones I'm going to cut up, and I've still got some onions from seed that haven't grown big enough yet, but I actually think they're bigger than these. But I will be bringing those in shortly, but not yet. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you that, the produce that I've actually got from the polytunnel. And I'm actually going to do a video and just chat in my back room about all the produce that I've had from the polytunnel so far in July, up to July, from when I started doing it. So I think I started doing it, I can't remember now. I'd have to go back and have a look. Anyway, I will create a video. Anyway, the next time you see me, we're going to be out in the garden. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do out in the garden today. Okay? See you soon. Sue here from Sue's Dog Rob My Polytunnel now. I just done a little video for my kitchen with the produce that I got from the polytunnel yesterday. It needs watering today though. I did water some of the plants on the table this morning because some of them were a bit dry, but on the whole the actual, you know, the beds and everything are quite wet, so I don't really want to overwater the garden today. So we won't be watering it. Oh, those flowers are amazing. Anyway, so my job's today, I think it's like 1:30 or something like that, or 1:45 in the afternoon. What day is it today? I think it's the 12th Well, the 13th of July today, 2021. 13th of July 2021. I say the date so that I remember when I actually done these videos. My hair's looking rather weird because I've just I've put it back, and because it, oh my god, yesterday it was all over my face when I was doing the plants in the polytunnel. So today I'm going to go and cut the grass in a minute, so I can't cope with having my hair all around me. I've just noticed where I transplanted the beetroot yesterday, where I split them up, they're all flagging a bit at the moment. That's because it's gone really warm in the polytunnel and they look a bit sad. So I don't know if they're going to be alright where I've transplanted them. But if they're not, I don't really care. I've got some more on the table that I'll just put in. But if they're alright, I'll leave them. They'll probably pick up. Hopefully they'll pick up. And we'll see how they go. Anyway, so this morning in the polytunnel, I came out first thing. And I watered and I tidied up all the tomatoes down the middle of the bed. And tied in the sweet peas more. And just generally tidied it up so that I could see, trying to keep the cucumbers, the tomatoes and the sweet peas separate from each other, because they're all trying to cling on to each other's strings. Oh, I just noticed these coleus, I don't know if you can see, they're getting really big, and there's many of them in this pot. It looks rather beautiful, doesn't it? But I think you don't need this many in one pot. It does look beautiful, doesn't it? You see that? And we've got lots of, you can see that. I don't know if I can show you. Oh, there. You can see there's loads of little bugs coming in on the borage. It just happens to be right in front of the table here. Anyway, I'll just pick that up for a second. So, today's jobs. I'm feeling a bit lethargic today, I must say. It's taken me ages to get myself motivated today. I still don't feel very motivated right now. It's feeling a bit weird today. So, I need to get on. Oh, there's so much to do in the polytunnel. Not in the polytunnel really. I mean, there's a bit of tidying up to do. There's so much to do outside in the garden. It's starting to overwhelm me a bit. I'm starting to get a bit overwhelmed when I look at it. I'm looking at it and it's like, oh my god, there's so much to do, so much mess everywhere. I mustn't get overwhelmed by it all. Just do a little bit at a time. That's all I can do. I can't possibly do too much. Anyway, oh yeah, I need to sow some cress today. I need to sow some more cress, so that means I've got to go and get some compost from around the other side, because I don't think I've got any left in here. And I still need to put on my melons. Oh, I need to put on these physalis. They're getting really big. I think that's how you pronounce it. The pineapple gooseberry thing. They've really grown in that pot. Wow, they were so small. I wasn't expecting them to grow, because you only had a certain amount of seeds. They're like exotic plants, exotic seeds. And I really didn't think that they were going to grow. And I've just noticed the celery is getting really big. I don't know what to do about the celery. I might try growing some. I did say this the other day. I don't know if I actually said it on camera though. I might try growing some of the celery in one of these bag things that I've got. So I could easily order some more. I had 5 of them, so I've used 2 of them so far with melons in. But I've got another 3 to go. And I might use them for the melons, well, and these gooseberry things. And the celery. And then I could just leave them in the polytunnel. I've still got tomatoes to put on into bigger pots. I might be going to use a couple of these beds that I'm clearing for some tomatoes. In fact, this end one here, the one that had the onions in, I might put some tomatoes in there actually. I'm just looking at the chives, they're all growing again since I cut them. Wow. Yeah, so they're growing again, all the chives. Anyway, enough. You don't want to keep staring at my mush. I'll get on now and I'll show you what I'm going to do in the garden. Bye. And Sue here from Sue's Dog Rob Life Garden today. And yeah, I've just cleared this bed here. So I took out the garlic. I'll show you those in a minute. They're only little, but they'll be fine for me and my partner. I mean, I've got loads of them. And I've got some more garlic cloves here that I'm just going to plant in another area of the garden. I'll just show you those. And they're starting to seed. So what I do is just buy, you know, like when you buy garlic from the supermarket, these were the ones in a little box and you get free. So I keep one of them. Well, there's 1.5 in this pack, and I just break the cloves up, and then I just grow the garlic from that. So that's the ones that I've got. They're only little, but you've got to think they've all just come from a tiny garlic clove. So I've ended up with a whole garlic from a tiny bit of a garlic, if you know what I mean. So I've gained no matter what you say. So anyway, I'm just going to show you the bed that I've done, and I'll show you the garlic, and then I'll take you around the front where I'm going to mow the lawn today. So I'm going to go and do that next. So I'll just turn the camera. So here's the garlic that I've broke up. So they're all like shooting, you can see that, look. So I'm just going to plant these ones in the garden now for winter. So we'll have enough garlic to be going on with. And over here is the bed that I just cleared. So I took all the garlic out and I've just left my cucumber melon there. So what I'm going to do, because this is great, I've got this bed. So I'm going to go and get a wheelbarrow load of compost to just replenish the compost, because it seems to have sunk down. Because this is actually on the actual ground, you know, on the earth. So that you know, worms and stuff can come through the ground onto the beds. They're not actually on concrete or anything, they're actually on soil. So obviously the soil sinks down into the soil below. So I'm going to go and get some compost and just put a layer of compost on here, and then we're going to sow our tomatoes in here. So I'm going to transplant the tomatoes that I've got over here. Well, these are my beetroot that I transplanted yesterday, broke them up. I gave them a drink this morning, but they're looking a bit sad right now, but I split them up. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this lot yet. So in here is the leeks and some onions, but it all looks a bit messy, so I might try and tidy it up and see how it goes. But over here are the beef tomatoes. So we've got these beef tomatoes. Is this the right one? No, they're not the beef tomatoes. The beef tomatoes are in this pot here. Right, so here are the beef tomatoes. So I'm going to put all of them beef tomatoes in that bed, and I've got 2 on the table, 2 little weeny ones. And I'm also going to put in 2 of the melons. Yes, I'm going to put in 2 melons in this bed with the tomatoes. So the tomatoes will be going in the sort of middle, I'll show you, sort of, because the bar is here where I'm going to tie up, it's here where I'm going to tie up the strings for the tomatoes. So I'm just going to plop the tomatoes along here. We're at roughly about where that pole is there, the tomatoes, and then I might put 2 of these melons at the front of that. That's what I'm going to do. So that get rid of some of that stuff. And then I'll just dot in just a few flowers, not many. So I reckon it's going to rain in a minute, just because I'm going to go and take the lawnmower around the front. Now the wind's just got up. It was bright sunshine when I decided that I was going to cut the grass today. But then I stopped to do this bed. As always, I get distracted. I'll just show you the garlic. Hold on. Just show you the garlic I just got. I'll take the lawnmower with me. Here's the garlic. So they're sort of quite smallish, but they're great. I mean, this is perfect for me and my partner. They're all roughly about the same size. There's quite a few in there, and this is just from like garlic that you buy. So anyway, I'll just take them indoors in a minute. But first of all, I must get and mow the grass. But yeah, so next weekend I think we got to next weekend we got to oh, it's all my chickens there. Hello, what are you lot doing? The next, oh, there's Anu. Oh, he won't sit there once I come with the lawnmower. You don't like noise, do you, Anu? Don't like noise, do you, Anu? You're quite brown colour now. You've got a tan on your coat. When these die back, is dig them up. So I'm going to dig up these there, and there's another one there, and I'm going to put them in my bit of garden where I am, where the polytunnel is. So I'm going to cut all this grass today. Still need to paint all this furniture. Yeah, I'm going to cut all the grass today. Just this bit, just the front. The lawnmower doesn't get, well, that small little lawnmower wouldn't possibly cope with the back lawn. It's massive and really, really, really long. Anyway, let me get on and I'll show you once I've finished. Okay? Sue back again. I just want to show you the grass that I just cut. So on this side I cut it high and then I put the blades lower. It was really hard work, but now that leaves me loads of grass that I need to rake up. So I'm going to rake that up and put it in the wheelbarrow there and then bung it on a bed. Where this side is alright. I put it on a higher setting and then I just cut it. So there's hardly any like grass to rake up. But that was so long and I wanted to get it down, so yeah. So I've made work for myself basically by putting it too low to setting, and now I've got to rake up all the grass. So I've got my rake there. So I'm just having a rest for a minute. It's really overcast. I thought it was going to pour down with rain while I was cutting the lawn because it was so overcast, but it didn't. So I'm just drinking a cup of coffee here. And then I will get on and go around the edges, sweep this bit, it'll probably be alright. And then just, yeah, do that. And then I'm going to go in the polytunnel and do my tomatoes and my melon. So that's what I want to do in there today. So I'll just turn the camera around, chat for a minute. Go again. Anyway, I seem to have rubbed out my eyebrow, because I pencil in my eyebrows because my hair is so fair on my eyebrows these days that you can't even see it. So I pencil in my eyebrows, but a bug was on my face, so I went like this, and it's now I've only got a bit of an eyebrow. So anyway, I might look a bit odd. Anyway, I don't really care, to tell you the truth. So I'm just going to drink my coffee here and cheers. Here again from Sue's Dog Broke My Garden today, and I just want to say goodbye. I just want to show you what I've been doing today. I started off doing one job and ended up doing something that I wasn't planning on doing at all, but still, it doesn't matter. All these jobs need to be done. It doesn't matter when I do them as long as they get done. So I'll just show you what I've been doing today. So I cut all the grass. That wasn't something that I was planning on doing today. What I'm doing today, quickly. Got to go and mend the fence now because I've got a sheep that keeps getting in the garden. Real pain. Right, so I'll quickly show you what I did in the polytunnel. So I've done this bed today. So I started clearing it this morning. Oh, I need to turn the camera around so you can see. Sorry about that. So I've literally just finished doing this. So I've put so far 2 melons in here, the Ogun melons, one there and one there. Remember, I've got the cucumber melon at the back, but both these need stringing up. So I'm going to string them to this first. And then we got this bar here, so we're going to string these tomatoes. There's 5 of these. 5 of these beef tomatoes. And we're going to string them up here. I've just taken off the side shoots and sort of massacred them for a minute. Anyway, that's what I've done in here, and I've watered the beetroot that I moved yesterday. I'll quickly show you what I did outside. Roses are coming out. Well, I had no intentions of doing this either, but I've done it anyway because I had some grass left from where I cut the grass. I picked it up with the rake, so I came over here and put the grass all round my bushes here. We've got some nice gooseberries growing there, and then we've got this bit here. So because we finished with the pipe at the back now, I've levelled it out, so I put some grass round here, and at the back there I'm going to make like a little path. So I'm going to put some cardboard down, and I'm going to do like a slate path like this. So I'm going to find all the bits of slate in the garden, and I just want to make a little path at the back because I still need to get to that part of the garden there. So I'm going to make a little slate path along here, but I'll put cardboard under so it's no dig. Alright, so I've done up to there, and then I went and done the melons, so that'll be enough of that for today. So now I've got to go and help my partner fix the fence. Okay, so I hope you enjoy my videos, and if you do, please give me a thumbs up. I'll just turn the camera around. So I hope you enjoy these videos, and if you do, please give me a thumbs up and a like, and tell your friends and family about my channel. And I hope I'm giving you some knowledge. I'm doing these videos as a kind of video diary, just so that I can look back on all these videos and see the progress of the garden and the polytunnel and the things that have been grown and what's worked, what's not worked, and everything like that. So please, I hope you enjoy these videos. Please comment if you want to, ask me any questions if you want, and I'll see you again soon in the next one. Okay, bye for now, bye.